Hey guys, welcome back to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video for Monday, where we typically cover news and information from Infinity Ward concerning the game and other aspects of what is in the community. However, lately we've not had any direct Infinity Ward community update notes, but nonetheless guys, we'll go over some of the details that we learned for this week. If you are new to the channel, I'd like to welcome you here, and if you are a returning visitor, along with my subscribers, I want to thank all of you guys for your continued support. The biggest news within the community, of course, is still the release of Activision's free-to-play Warzone and Plunder. Both Battle Royale modes have been incredibly popular, not only within the Call of Duty community, but also within the Battle Royale community. And I'd have to say that for me personally, this has been probably the most engaging of the Battle Royales that I have played in all of the gameplays that I have played throughout the genres. And I'd have to say it also has been a very vitalizing refresher to the community in general. I've had some of my guildmates return who were part of the multiplayer beta, have now returned to play the free-to-play Plunder and Warzone, as well as some of them have actually purchased the multiplayer. I was very excited that we had that double experience weekend that was quite nice, or over the week through the weekend, that allowed us to level up some of the weapons, because some of those I am using in Warzone and Plunder. But nonetheless guys, definitely the Warzone and Plunder modes are dominating the community as of now. On Tuesday, March the 17th, Infinity Ward released the 1.16.2 update, which of course included a new playlist update that had Cranked Kill Confirmed included. I'm a big fan of Kill Confirmed. Mercenary Mosh Pit, Atlas Superstore 24/7. I really enjoy that map as well. That's going to be a 10v10. And then we have Doorbuster 24/7, which will also be a 10v10. And for the theme of it and for the fun, of course, Gunfight is now in St. Patrick's Day theme. Also in Tuesday, March the 17th update notes, we see that solo mode was added to Battle Royale. Now, I've not had a chance to play the solo mode, as I typically play with my guildmates in three-person squads in both Warzone and Plunder. The other evening, we did get our first win in Plunder, which I will link up here in the top right-hand corner. And since we've been playing kind of both modes along the way, as well as taking advantage of the double experience weekend, I've been watching a lot of videos on some of the top weapons and so forth. So I've been trying to unlock those in multiplayer and kind of rank those weapons up. But what I did include also, or will include also in this video, is up here in the top right hand corner, I put together a tips and tricks video for Plunder, but some of the aspects of those tips and tricks can also be used in Warzone. It's kind of interesting because I've not seen other creators mention these particular tips, so be sure to check those out. Also included in the update notes was a list of fixes within Battle Royale. One of those included the increased movement speed bug that people were getting once they got out of the gulag. One that I was having myself was the weapon in a stowed position, so your weapon would be kind of canted at an angle. You could hip fire, but even if I went to a secondary, interacted with a buy station, or interacted with a vehicle, I never could get out of that, so I was very happy that that was corrected. And speaking of buy stations, apparently those who wanted to seek cover underneath a buy station going prone would get stuck underneath, so that has been fixed as well. We also saw some fixes to the UI. In some cases, we would see bounty contracts disappear, as well as to make it a little more obvious for players to see the redeploy squad mate to be able to make the $4,500 purchase. And there was a fix to boats and trains mission not tracking as intended. After much discussion within the community concerning a downed player and then credit for the kill, the credit for the kill will now go to the person who downed the player. So if you do down the player and say a teammate then makes the kill, you'll still get credit for that kill. Speaking of down state, there was an exploit that people were using that allowed them to shoot while in the down state. That too has been addressed. Console players that were using the contextual tap setting found that they were unable to make deposits into balloons. And then we had a clipping issue at the hospital where players were able to go through the wall. So thankfully, both of those particular issues have been corrected. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap it up for Monday's Call of Duty news and information. If you are watching this on BitChute and DTube, guys, be sure to give me a follow there as well. And of course, if you are watching this on YouTube, you now see the channel icon appearing right there on the screen to subscribe, as well as clicking on notifications. That way, all of you guys will have all the latest information out of Infinity Ward and Call of Duty Modern Warfare.